Welcome everyone to episode 10 of Empyrion Galactic Survival, Empyrion for Noobs. And for a change, we don't have a nice bright sunny day. We have a foggy day. In this episode, I want to get up to level 12. Real bad. Because when I get to level 12, I'll be able to add rockets to the Truckster. We could sort of finish her off in the Mark 1 phase anyway. The Mark 2 phase is we add shields to it. That needs a shield generator and a pentaxid tank. Then the Mark 3 version will add the warp drive. The short range warp drive. And that really means, a lot of work on this, replacing thrusters with better, higher thrusters because the weight's going to increase and all that. But enough talk. Let's get to level 12. Let me see, how much ammo have I got in here? That should be enough. Again, the quickest way to level up is to shoot the predators, like Mr. Shiny Butt, if we can find one of them around. Maybe on the way back. Let's go towards the Talon area here. We know there's lots of spiders running around there, and they're worth XP points. So we'll head west. Let's see, there should be some big guys around here too. Where? It's so foggy I can't see anything. It's birds. I don't think you get anything for shooting birds. I never tried. Why would anybody shoot a bird? Hello? Boy, it's so tough to see anything. Hope the weather clears up. Let's head on over to Talon territory. We're friendly with them. We should strive to stay friendly with them. There we go. Let's see, there were some spiders hanging out in front of the settlement there. See if we can find them again and kill them. That's my auto gun. I gotta remember to turn it off because I want the points for this. You don't get XP if your automatic gun kills them. Only if you do it personally. Hit the P key, get into devices, hit turret, and I am going to uncheck predator. There they are. See, 623 points. And let's see, I think there were some more spiders by the monument.
Hello? Oh, there they are.
Something happened. My settings didn't take there, did they? Maybe I'll just turn it off. How about that? I want those points. You don't get the points. I want the points. 1,000 points for the big red spider. I know what went wrong. The spiders that spawn on this tower are part of the Legacy faction. They're not just predators. Anybody else?
Nope. Okay.
Let's find that area that we had to dig in to get to that buried chieftain. There were some spiders over there. Ooh, there's some crickets. We can... Oh no, I don't want to get them. We're in Talon territory and those aren't predators. Neither is that big guy. There's the hole I dug. Gotta be spiders here, yeah. There we go. More spiders? Just you three? Alright. I think I'll head up to the shoreline over here. To the northeast. Once you get out of Talon territory, we can shoot the big beasties, and we can then also shoot the crickets and the teleropods. Let's see, we're still in Talon territory, so I can't touch the crickets. And I'll ignore you. You're in Talon territory. Alright, here's the water's edge. See if we can get some teleropods. We're outside of Talon territory. Find some crickets as well. Look at our... Yeah, we're up to 59%. Awful lot of them around here. Another one. course, I knew it. Ooh, two of them. We're up to 77%. Friendly dinosaurs. Lizard mules. Kind of a funny name. Just flying around, killing stuff. I really want those guided rockets. When our next base attack comes, I'll see how effective they are against drones. We're almost home. There he is. Now, I know there's a couple of those big guys up here. Oh, some crickets. $320 points for them. It's nothing to be sneezed at. We're up to 90%. We'll be there in no time. There's the big guy. $900 points. I knew there was more than one of them running around here. Come on, I'm so close. There we go. Level 12. Alright, now let's get home. And, finish up the Mk.1 Truckster. Alrighty, let's put the steaks in the fridge. Right. Hit the tab key, get into the tech tree, and we're at level 12. First things first. I'll unlock the advanced constructor. We're going to need that. I'll unlock the deconstructor. Really going to need that. I'll show you why in a second here. I think that's all we need for the base. Okay. Small vessel. Homing rocket launcher. The bigger thrusters here. The T2 thruster Ls. And I won't worry about these guys because we're concentrating on a small SV. I might as well unlock these, even though we're not in a position to create them yet. Alright, I'm going to hit the logistics tab there. Take a look at constructor input and all the items that I have. Let me put them in some semblance of order here. Restroom, Lascosium, and Neodymium, and Saphium. I'm very short on copper, but we haven't smelted them into ingots. We could do that right now. I'll switch the output to the input so that it goes right back in here. Before I do that though, I want to take all of my stone out of there, because when you're doing ingots, if you have stone and you choose more than you have, like if I chose to make 600 copper ore, once the 368 copper ore was gone, it would start turning stone into copper ingots, and I don't want to use my stone supply, so we're protecting it by temporarily putting it over here. And now I'll just see, we used up all our ore there, which is good. I'll make some little bars. See what else? Oh, the Promethium pellets. And I think we'll refine our pentaxid. You can refine it into two different types of items. The elemental, which is used in manufacturing other things, and the fuel, which is used for shields and for warping. I think I'll do half and half. I'll do 40 of this and 40 of that. Okay, and I will move the fuel out of here. So you like to set this to no sorting because you see it screwed up my nice organization that I had here. No, not OCD or anything. Nerd! Everything's got to be just the right place. All right. Let's take a look at our output here. We looted a lot of stuff that could be deconstructed into more useful items. Let me put my stone back over here. Also, let me move. I have some items in here that belong in my input. Where are they? This, that. That goes in there. That goes in there. Okay. All right. There are a few items that should go in the fridge as well. Not the medicine. Water. Honey plants. Seedling. Okay, that's good. Now, the big question was, if I go down here, see, these are the things I can make right now. If I make the advanced constructor, it's going to use up 10 flux coils. And I only have 15. Which means if I make this, I can't make this. But here's the big... This thing will give you flux coils when you deconstruct items. So we make this one first, the deconstructor. We'll put it in our constructor output. And we'll put the deconstructor down here. Let's real quick look at our, okay, less than 2 days. We're in good shape. We're going to hit the link bar. Find our deconstructor. Where is it? There it is. It's really hard sometimes. You look right past it and you don't find it. Put it right there. Hit the F key while looking at it and make sure it's turned off. I want to make a special container here to contain the things that I am deconstructing. So I'll go over here and make a regular cargo container. I don't think I have one already made. Those are for SVs, so Take one of these. And we'll put that down here. I'll make it a big one. The 32 KSU capacity, opposed to 8. Hit the P key again, go to Devices, Auto Group. Open up our cargo boxes here. This is our brand new one that we made. You can see it doesn't have a name. We'll call this Decon. Okay, now I'll hit F4, get into our logistics, and I will select the deconstructor. And I'll put everything I want to deconstruct over here. And I got some garbage stuff here, so let's get rid of it. Keep that. I'll keep all these that can be sold. Get rid of those lights. Get rid of these small thrusters. Get rid of that small generator. Get rid of that small fuel tank. Get rid of that rocket. I'll keep these rockets because that's the type we're going to be using. Let's see if we can deconstruct those bullets. Going to definitely deconstruct these guys. They give you a lot of good items when you deconstruct them. I'll keep that ammunition. I'll deconstruct these force fields. Deconstruct the mechanical drill. Keep all the guns. I'll deconstruct the Xeno steel blocks. Aside from the fact that they take up lots of space. You'll get Zascosium for them, and I think titanium, but I'm not sure. Sniper rifle. I'll get rid of that pulse laser. Keeping this repair bay. You can set that up later. While I'm here, I'll take that, and I'll take that. That's ammunition that I use. Oh, I'm gonna get rid of these rocket launcher missiles in our deconstructor. Alright, that ought to do it. Now you come over to your deconstructor and assign the decon. Fire it up. And this is all the stuff we got. You can see we got 15 flux coils for some of that stuff. Which means now we can make the advanced constructor. The F4 key, and I'm going to move the decon stuff to constructor input. And you can see we got lots of Zascosium and Arestrum. A lot of the blue waffles, as I like to call them. Some Promethium. A lot of this came from that Xeno steel. And a bunch of steel plates. All good stuff. So I'll move all that into there. Alright, let's replace this constructor with an advanced constructor. I wonder, I've never tried this. Upgrading, let's see, let's go to our upgrade here. We have all those things, but I don't know why it it's possible because it's referencing itself that it doesn't see it has the items. So let's just do it this way. Okay, and let's pick up this constructor in its entirety. And let's put down, hit F4 and constructor output and link. Take the advanced constructor. And I'll put it in the same spot. Hit the rotate key here. There we go. Let's turn it off. Constructor input, constructor output. Things should be sorted. There we go. Alright, and now we can put our large constructor that we just picked up. If I can find it. Like I'm blind. I have. Never mind. I got better things to do at the moment. It'll turn up eventually. Now, let's see what we can make for our ship. Go to the weapons and items. This is the guys I want. I want 2 of these. I think I have enough to make 2 of them. Use it, viscosium alloy. Do 1, 2. Yep, good, we could. See how many of these rockets we can make. I'll hit the shift key so we make 10. And that will be 70. You can see the output count is 7. And you can see it uses magnesium powder and promethium pellets. Got plenty of promethium pellets. We've got quite a bit of magnesium, not a whole lot, but we will make 70, 140, 210. Great. Let's make some more 15 mil while we're at it. And since we're working on the ship, I'll expand that backside of it. So I'll need some more of these container extensions. Let's see, how many do I have in storage here? Like I have any. Let's make 60 of them. Let's see, what's our time like here? Statistics, less than 2 days. Alright, let's sleep through the night here. It's easier to work in the daylight. And it still says less than 2 days. Alright, I want to put the rocket launchers right here. Let's make sure we're linked up. And grab our rocket launchers. And grab our extra ammo. And our container boxes. Okay, I'll take that block and I'll take that block. Hit the G key to get back into our hotbar. Put the rocket there. Put the rocket there. Good. Looks nice and mean. Okay, have to figure out how I want to expand the sides here. I think these sections here are the ammo container controllers, and these are all the main container controllers. We don't want these to rub up against each other. Got to keep them separate. I think this is where Art comes in. Hello, Art. I'll put these sort of rounded ones down below, keeping that gap there so they don't touch each other. Yeah, I'll put that there. I think I want to extend this back a little bit so that the rockets are covered. Rockets? More like jet engines. Let's see, up on top here I want that old curved one. Again, you hold the delete key to change the axis. Then the N key to rotate. I'll be rounded on top here. And come down the side, leaving those corners empty. So I have to get the corner blocks for those. And yes, I'll go up. Yeah, maybe I won't do that there. This is where you just gotta sort of look at what you want it to look like. We hit F4 here and grab our steel blocks. And we can put a curved steel block in here. And we'll put regular steel blocks there. Keep our separation. I think I'll put this guy. Yeah, I think that will look nice there. Right. And then some of these. see up front here, I need that guy. Yeah. And this guy goes up here. No, it has to be the steel block. Need the separation. There we go. Put this guy up here. I'm going to take those middle ones off. And definitely going to need to make more. And F4. We need more of these container extensions. They're made out of steel plates. Let me click on here to get access to my constructor. Got tons of steel plates. Make, I don't know, let's make 100 of them. Now that we have the deconstructor, if we have too much of anything, we can just deconstruct it and get all the stuff back from it. Right. Make sure we're square here. Fill that in. We'll have a lot more storage space. I won't swap the engines out just yet. We'll have to see how the thing handles. It actually should handle just fine. Because we do not have weight and mass activated. How much you're hauling really shouldn't impact the way your ship runs at all. Okay, I think that looks pretty good. Let's do the other side. Okay. Rotate that. Select this one. Not that one, this one. There we go. And over here, we will select this one. Looks right. This. And let's put our separator here. Sort of a separator up there as well. And up front we'll put these. Right. Let's grab our curved guys here. Our corner units in. Nice. Right, that's all done. Get the big square ones. Right. There she is in all her glory. The Truckster Mk.1. Hop into the cockpit with F and hit the P key. We'll hit main. While we're in here, if you look at our CPU usage, we're well over, but once again, we're not playing with the CPU turned on. The ship in this configuration, to make it work, I would have to have the this guy over here, the CPU extender, tier 1, the one for the SV. It's that guy right there. You can see I can make it. I unlocked it, made it, stuck it in there. That would take our CPU up to the second level and we wouldn't be over. But like I said, we're not playing with CPU enabled at the moment, so we can just ignore that. Hit P again. We're going to manage our ammunition here. Oh, there's my large constructor. Or I forget where it's at. Let me stick it over here in decon. Normally, you know, if the weights were enabled, I wouldn't be able to even stick this in my personal inventory. It wouldn't fit, and it just wouldn't do it. So now I'll put it into deconstructor. Alright. Small vessel, ammo controller, constructor output. There we go. And you see we have lots of room for a lot more ammo. Great. Now when it comes time for the base attack, we'll be able to defend ourselves even better. Put some fuel in here. Alrighty. Let's take her off her spin, see if she still operates nicely. Yeah, forward and back. A little weak on the side thrusters. We still get almost full speed off the top here. Let's reload our rockets. Yep, they're working. right. All right, before we finish up for the day, let's make her look pretty. Hit F4 and get into our constructor. And what we need now is one of these, the texture and color tool. Make that and put it down here in our trusty toolbar. And we're going to make these look pretty. I'm going to start with smooth metal here. Right click on here, by the way. Whole block. If you had this unchecked and you started painting, it would just paint the faces of the blocks. Sometimes you want just to paint one face of a block. In this case, I want the whole block to be painted. And I'm going to go for our brown here. I'm actually going to put that all over, but I'm going to two-tone it later. This is the Wagon Queen family truckster. I should probably do this with my drone. Hit the F5 key. Does make getting around a little easier. And you can see one of the advantages of the tool, it matches the texture of the container controller and the steel blocks, so it looks more homogeneous, more like the whole thing is made out of one material. I think we'll have to remove the landing gear when we do the underside. Let's get this going up here. Now, the basic color scheme of the Wagon Queen family truckster is metallic P with the wood grain on the bottom. We gotta make our own metallic P color, and you do that. I'm gonna pick one of these to change and make my own specific color. So I'm gonna select this guy right here. Right click again, and then hit configure. Now I'm going to change this color to be metallic P. First I'll start with the hue. Go this way towards the gold. Metallic P sort of is a greenish gold color. It's like that. That sort of looks like a P. But it's got to be desaturated a little bit. Right about there. Yeah, that'll do. Just hit OK. Make sure we're selected there. And see, I'll start with a cockpit. So everything above this line I'm going to make metallic P. I messed up down there, didn't I? Go back to here. Pay attention. Make sure you're pointing at the object to get your color palette there. I was pointing at my building, which doesn't have a metallic P color assigned to it yet. I don't think it ever will. Get the tops of those two generators in there. Alright. Let's hop inside and lift her off the ground so we can get the underside of it. I'm going to pick up the landing gear here. Go back to our paint gun, select the brown. Alright, F4, and grab our landing gear. If I can find where it went. Go into our player, I guess it did. Select this landing gear. Those are all the different kind you can select. This is a small SV, so it has small landing gear. And I'll rotate it. Sloped side goes in the front, because it's like a ski. Put that one there and that one there. Hit the T key and get back to my tool. Texture tool, and I'll paint these guys. Right. Hop up in here and land it. Okay, there she is. The beauty. Well, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. It works, let's put it that way. When it does come time to do the warp tank and the shields, those things are rather large items. We're going to tear this thing apart to find space to stick it in there into more or less the same space. It will probably lengthen the ship by 3 or 4 blocks. The whole kit, but that's about it. For now, we're in good shape, even though we're not shielded. We can take out drones wherever we find them, and when they attack us. We hit P again and take a look at our statistics. Less than a day. Which means, as the sun goes down here, the attack will probably be tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow morning. But we'll see what that is when it's done. Hop down here. Just for jollies, let's see if I have enough to make the warp stuff. Yeah, there's the shield and the warp drive. We need the shield before we need the warp drive, because a lot of the goods that we can get are in Xerox POIs, which have guns on them, and you don't want to attack them without a shield. So the shield would be one of the first things you make. And we also need the Pentaxid tank. Let me hit tab and make sure it's unlocked. There it is. Hit F and back on here. It'll be interesting. Let's see if I can make these. This is useless without the tank, so I'll just make the tank first. Good. And hull shield. Make that. Nice. I didn't think I would have enough stuff to make those. You can see we just ran out of the flex coils. Okay, well, since they're made, I think the next episode, after we defend our base, I will put the shields in. They don't take up much space, really, the shield and the tank, and we'll be completely protected. We could take on any of those Xerox POIs if we wanted to, and we may just do that. But for now, I'm just waiting for the sun to go down. Upper right hand side, you can see I got 13 seconds left in the day. I always sort of like to end these episodes with me going to bed, as if you didn't notice. Come on. Everything turned off. Yep. Okay. As always, thanks for joining me, and I hope to see you again tomorrow.